Hello guys, welcome back to TechCruise. Today we will be reviewing the Dragon GTR V2. Alright, let's talk about the specs on this incredible scooter. So this scooter has dual 900 watt motors, it has square controllers, it has a range of around 50 kilometers, a top speed of around 50 kilometers as well, kilometers an hour, sorry. This thing is built like a tank. Alrighty, let's start from the handlebars. So on the right side, we've got the trigger throttle that is a little bit outdated, as all the new scooters right now have all these cool screens in the middle or have all these cool displays. This thing just has a dial that shows you how fast you're going, your battery percentage, and obviously you can switch from odometer to how far you've driven your trip. Underneath the throttle, we've got the brakes, your rear brakes, front brakes. And then you've got the dual motor button, which is a big S button that you can click. It's very useful when you're climbing bigger hills where you know that the single motors will not pull you up. All you have to do is press dual motors and off you go up into the hill. On the left hand side, we've got the on and off light switch, which turns off and on of all the lights. We've got strobe lights underneath the deck, we've got rear lights, and we've got the front light. Also, we've got the horn, so you can let all the pedestrians know that you're coming so they can move out of your way. The really cool feature about these handlebars is that they're foldable. You don't have to worry about being compact into a car, as you can casually just fold it in half and chuck it into the boot. But there's also some negatives about having foldable handlebars, is that they are very narrow, which isn't the best at high speeds. Also, they get loose sometimes and you can feel them wobble when you got higher speeds. Also, a great feature on the scooter is the adjustable height handlebars. So if you're a person that possibly may want to get a seat for the scooter, you can mount a seat on here, which I definitely do not recommend because you can lose your balance very quickly. But that is a possibility, and you can lower these handlebars to fit your comfort of riding when you're lower, or even if you're a taller person, you can also adjust it to make it a bit higher so you can nicely enjoy the ride without worrying that your whole body's being cramped down. Going down on the scooter, we've got the folding mechanism that is very well built, and it's fully made out of metal, where this lever drops all the way down, and all you have to do is pull this lever and pull it down and the whole scooter will fold. Luckily, what they did with the folding mechanism is that the front wheel lifts up instead of just this handlebar section folding, which is extremely good because it just makes it easier to fold down. Something really well they did on the scooter is the front light. It is very powerful, and you do not need a second or third light to mount on top of your handlebar, as this light follows everywhere you go. On the front, we've also got really nice cable management, which is seriously well done, as I've seen other scooter companies where their cables are all over the place and you can accidentally cut it or rip it somewhere on like a stick or a branch. That is not good, or even a rock maybe, where you could cut the wire and off goes your scooter. You're gonna have to fully repair it, which could cost you quite a bit of money. Following this beautiful cable management, we've got the strobe lights. They are really good, and I don't have a single problem with them. They're super visible when you're riding in the night. There is a good thing that they improved from their previous model, as before they had blue lights and lots of people had problems because they'd get pulled over by the police, which isn't the best thing and not everyone wants that. So luckily they changed it to white strobe lights, which is a lot better and makes it a bit more visible, because blue was a bit of a darker color. Going down, we've got the dual charging ports. This is an option if you're on a way to somewhere or you have to get somewhere really quickly and you don't have enough juice. You can plug in 2 chargers without a worry, but I definitely do not recommend plugging 2 at a time every single time, as it may reduce the battery life of your actual battery. With this deck, it's very well made, as they extended the width of the deck. From where the actual battery ends, they extended it to make it more comfortable for you to stand. They have a very nice grip tape on the actual deck, which is very good, but I can say from some experiences, if you step into some mud or some sand and you have wet shoes and you stand on it, it will be very slippery, as all the sand mixes with the grip tape, and then the water makes it even worse, which makes it super slippery. But obviously it's better than some rubber grips that definitely are not the best when they get wet, because they can get extremely slippery. Further down the deck, we've got the kickstand at the back. Well, not the kickstand, but like a leg rest, which is really comfortable, and I don't have a single problem with it. It is very good to do wheelies on, but I do not recommend it, because a couple weeks ago I did fall off, like I said in the Makuta 8 Plus video, which you can see right there. I did fall off the scooter, which was a bit stupid of me, but hey, it happens to everyone. I did damage the whole back. The whole place is like scratched up. None of the technical parts were broken, which is really good. There's also these really massive bolts at the end of the axles, which do also protect the brake calipers from hitting the ground really hard. So going down the deck, we've also got this fin at the back, which is really durable and really strong to put your foot onto. It is really good for when accelerating. You can lean forward and be like really quick, you know. It gives you an extra nitrous of 2 horsepower by leaning forward. And then also I do recommend when braking you lean all the way back, which is also good for putting your leg on here so you can lean all the way back. This is also really well made. I haven't had a single problem with this. The plastic underneath is also really good from blocking all mud and water from splashing onto your back. I do recommend, I have seen some people extend their plastic over here by like a good 5 centimeters, because if they do go a bit faster, the water does splash onto your back. But that's always if you're riding really fast in the rain, which I do not recommend, because you can fall off. Underneath this big fin, we've got the suspension, which is really good. I really like it. You do have to wear it in if you do ride it a lot, because it is like really hard at the beginning, and you're like, oh, why did I get this scooter? Because like if you try a demo model, the suspension feels a lot worn and it feels really nice because everyone's ridden it. But then if you get like a brand new model, you may have problems going, oh, why did I purchase this scooter that has extremely hard suspension and I don't really enjoy riding it? Trust me, you just have to ride on the suspension. That's what I've done to my model, and it's really nice and soft and squishy, and I don't have problems with the suspension anymore. To underline how great these scooters are, we decided to buy 3 scooters of this exact model for my family so we can all ride together as a whole group. And I'll now show you a cool Outback montage of us driving in crazy terrains. Let me tell you, it was extremely fun doing this. In summary, the scooter is built really well. The top speed is great, the value is great, the range is great. I can definitely say that the handlebars is a bit of a con. I wish they did upgrade the folding mechanism a bit more, because it does get pretty loose when riding around in different terrains. But really, it's a great value for what you're paying for. It looks great. You can definitely see them if you're here in Australia. They're literally all over the place, and I hope this video helps other people if they're looking to upgrade from, for example, a 9-bot. If they're looking to upgrade and they don't have a crazy budget, I feel like this is a perfect scooter to jump onto. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something new about the Dragon GTR V2. Please like and subscribe, as it can definitely help me evolve my channel. And please check out my new website, as I just created it a couple weeks ago, and I really hope for you guys to enjoy it. Also, I did include a comparison table for anyone who is looking for an e-scooter and is around the Australian market. I have a lot of scooters on that comparison chart where you can easily compare all of your scooters and see what the top speed is and all that stuff. If you guys do want me to include any other scooters, please comment down below, as it can really help me create a better table for everyone in the public to use, and for even my channel and my website to evolve even bigger, for me to be more wide range and for everyone to enjoy what I create. And as always guys, ride safe and keep exploring.